Hey guys, it's Justin the Junkie, and how the fuck are you guys doing today?
This is the fucking shit I be talking about. Half-rapping ass motherfuckers. You think it's a game? You think it's a fucking game? Come on!
So today is the Patreon February Tool of the Month, and this month we are giving away the Mini-Ductor 2. Now, to be honest with you, this is the only tool that so far on the Patreon page that I'm a little jelly, okay? I'm jelly. I'm salty as fuck on this deal, giving this thing away. I want one of these for myself, so I'll probably end up having to buy one. I think this thing is a really cool tool for guys that live in the Rust Belt, you know? Like we live, you know, I live in the salt paradise here in, well, I guess it would be called the upper Midwest. I don't really know what the fuck you call Ohio, but anyway, we got this Mini-Ductor 2 here. I bought it with a couple different coils and stuff like that for everybody to have some extras. So this is kind of the guide here. This is the Mini-Ductor 2 Venom. Alright, this thing is pretty badass. So what it does is you put your coil in there, and then you tighten this down and all that stuff. And I guess it works on a north-south magnet. I guess. I really don't know. So the maximum on time is 2 minutes. And what we're going to do is play with the snap-on thermal imager here. And what we're going to see. So like it tells you kind of like this is a good coil, this is how much clearance you need to have around the bolt, and all this stuff, and then it tells you when you overheat it. But anyway, I'll get you zoomed in here. Then I got a couple things over here that I put Loctite on. I don't have any trucks here right now. That's a whole different story. I'm a little upset with what's going on with one of my trucks, but different story. But you know, so I really can't show you on a truck, and the Street Beast is new enough. We don't have any rusty shit on that thing yet. Keyword in that sense is yet, okay? And also at the end, I got kind of a deal alert I'm going to throw in there for you truck guys and all that stuff. Found a really cool deal today at Napa. Just want to pass that along to everybody. Doesn't need to be a simple video. But anyway, I'll get you zoomed in here. We'll get the camera moved. We'll take a look at this thing. And talk about kind of what the uses are and all that stuff. And then we're going to give it away to the Patreons. You know, one guy on the Patreon is going to be a very happy camper. Hopefully he can use this thing. Hopefully he's in the Rust Belt. But anyway, let's take a look at this thing. Okay, so what it does is this Mini-Ductor comes in this case here. I bought some extra coils. I don't know what this big long one is. I guess it's for you to make your own stuff. You could, you know, come it around, you know, yeah, that's what it's for. So you could make bigger things, you know, you wrap it around. Well, shit. So I guess that's kind of what you do there. And you could make bigger, you know, you can make bigger shit. But anyway, would uncoil that, put that back in there. We're just playing with the one that already comes coiled up. So you can see here, let me get the thermal imager fired up there. Hopefully you can see this. So right now this thing is 105 degrees, and yeah, it's a little warm. I was playing with it earlier. Okay, let's come over here. And let's kind of, I'm going to hold it off of it a little bit there and see if you can see what we get here. So I'm going to turn it on. And you can see that instantly, oh shit, it's hard to do this. There you go. We're at 356 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's pretty quick. You know, you could see it chooching there. You know, it's really hot. So you don't want to leave it on very long, but I thought it'd be cool to show you that. All right. You can also use these to heat up bearings. I do believe there is another... I do believe that's what this is for. It's a little bit different. It has some thicker wire. So you could wrap this around your bearing, heat up your bearing, you know what I'm saying, and do that stuff. And all that stuff, guys. So that thing's pretty fucking cool. Now let's come over here. So what I got here, okay, is I got a bolt that's Loctited in, and I want to see, like, you could see how much pressure it took to come on there. So I'm going to get the thermal imager out, okay, and we are going to put the Mini-Ductor around our bolt, and we're going to see how hot it gets our bolt, you know, in about 30 seconds here. Okay, it's already got it pretty fucking warm here. It said you got to have it around the bolt. And it's not really heating up the material. It's definitely changing the color of the bolt here. And what I want to see is if it's just easier to turn it out with that Loctite on there. Now, I will tell you, when I played around with this in the other video, these coils get, you know, it kind of burns that protective coating off of them. There, I know you don't want to touch it. Oh, okay, now we're starting to get pretty warm there. You can see that we got that pretty warm. It just switched to 800 degrees. There we go. And it's got it 800 degrees. Now let's see if, oh my God, it just burned that Loctite right out of there. All right, so I'm guessing it would do the same thing. I can smell the Loctite burning. Probably should have got a pair of gloves for this. But you can see under 2 minutes here, we got that thing pretty fucking toasty there. You know, the whole thing is pretty much, let's see, there we go. The whole thing is pretty much toasty, you know, like it's above 356 degrees. And you can see over here that the inductor is. So what we're going to do is let this cool down here for a minute, because that is smoking fucking hot. And you can see, I mean, it heated up that piece of steel pretty fucking quickly. This thing works great. So then what we're going to do is we're going to try this on a nut that I Loctited on. I'll flip this over in a couple minutes. We'll try it on a nut and we'll go from there. All right, quick little intermission here, guys. Just to let you know, Shell Rotella is on sale at Napa for $24.99 for 2.5 gallons, which makes it $9.99 a gallon. That's the cheapest I've ever seen it. A lot of people are going to bitch because it's in 2.5 gallon containers, but who really cares? I bought my Napa out of this because I'm running this in my Sterling truck right now, just because it's got a little blow by and it the Schaefer stuff's a little too thin for it. I need to get that engine rebuilt, but I'm running this in there right now. Hell of a deal. Go check out Napa. I think it's limited time only. I'm going to get this video out as fast as possible, but limited time only, or whatever, until the warehouse runs out. But go check out Napa. Get your Rotella for your oil change stuff. Buy them out. Do whatever you did. I bought mine out, so we got plenty of oil for a while. Alrighty, we're back. Hope you guys enjoyed that deal alert. Alright, now we're going to try it with this nut here, and I got this Loctited on there pretty good. You know, I put it on there with red. We're going to try it with this Mini-Ductor here, and we'll, you know, like right now you can see it's about, it's calibrating. We're about 100 degrees. So we'll see how long it takes to get to whatever. I mean, it instantly starts heating up. This thing is so fucking awesome. whoever gets this thing is going to be, this is going to be a great tool. Now, what this is good for is around like fuel systems or stuff like that where you don't really want a torch. You know, you don't want open flame. It definitely heats up this nut a lot faster than I would say the whole bolt. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we are screaming hot. And it will take the zinc color right off this thing. So that's probably about good. This is a little fucking warm. But you can see, I mean, it just smoked that Loctite right out of there, you know. And I want to see, I have it, oh, we're going to catch on fire now. Oh, wrong way. So, heat it back up just a little bit. Now, what you don't want to do is get the stuff cherry red like you do a regular torch, you know. You can see it smoking, and it smells like burnt Loctite in here. But that was just a quick little demonstration of what this thing will do, how to use it, and all that stuff. For what I paid for this was $350 plus the extra tips was another $50. So I got about $400 in this. For $400, this is a great buy. I would recommend this to anybody that lives in the Rust Belt, or maybe you're at home, you're a DIY guy, and you don't want to have torches. You know, like, you're just not comfortable burning stuff with torches or anything like that. And a set of torches, a good set of like Victor torches and all the stuff, I mean, just the kit is $700 plus the bottles, plus the bottle rack, because, you know, every place makes you buy those. So you're looking at $1,200 for a really nice set of torches, where you could buy this, and for 90% of the stuff that you're going to encounter at your house, works perfect. Works perfect. Even at your shop, it plugs into regular 110. You know, you just drag out the extension cord or whatever, and you heat up your part or your bolts or whatever's rusted in there, and you attack it. You know, maybe they're really rusty. You throw some Panther pea on it, aka Corolla, you know, and you got that. You know, you can take most stuff apart for under $400, really, because you probably don't need the extra tips or whatever, or you buy this once and then you get the extra tips. So I will put a link to Amazon in the description for anybody that wants to get this. And where I got this was from onlinetoolvendors.com. I went to the JB Tool link, bought this on a Monday. It showed up on a Tuesday. So the JB Tools, great place to buy from. Again, they're on onlinetoolvendors.com. There'll be a card somewhere in the video. It'll be up here. But other than that, let's get ready. That's kind of my final thoughts on it. You know, it does heat up stuff very fast. It does work. This is a great tool. Probably one of the coolest things that we've done on here. You know, also read your safety instructions, and it says for professional use only. But let's take it. Let's just fuck up the bullshit. In our own mind, we are all professionals, fellas. We are all professionals. So I think anybody can use this thing. Might want to keep it away from the kids. But anyway, let's go ahead, give this thing away, and make somebody very happy. As usual, let's give this thing away. We got everybody's name on the list again. We had 56 guys this month, which I'm pretty proud of that. We're doing pretty well, so you have a 1 in 55 chance, because the person that won last month is obviously not in this month. I just want to start off by saying I hope you guys enjoy the demonstration that I did. Hopefully I did a pretty good job on it. You can understand the versatility of this tool and all that stuff. Again, if I had to give this a fire emoji scale, this would be 7 fire emojis plus 2 black arms. I think this thing is great. I think as long as you take care of it, keep it in the box, it should work a long time. If you burn up the tips, don't worry. They sell extra ones. You know, you can easily get that. You know, but like always, you know, let's go ahead, mix up these bingo balls here. And we'll go ahead and give this away to a guy on the Patreon account, and you guys will know who that is. So, let's see, we got a ball. All right. Okay, we have B7. Who is that? Oh my God, it is Matthew Melendez. B7. That's who won this month. I think he's already won before. This guy is extremely lucky. I think he won back in December. But, you know, that's just what Bingo Ball came out. So, that's who won it this month. Like always, guys, go check out the Patreon account if you want to get involved in the tool raffle deal. And right now, if anybody watches this video in the Patreon account, go ahead in the comments in the Patreon account, write what you want to see next month, and we'll start the poll right now just so we can be done. It's almost the end of February. But anybody that else wants to, go check out the Patreon account. Check out Junkie Shop Time on Instagram. I've been doing a lot of stuff on Instagram and, you know, I've been posting a lot of pictures on there of what's going on. Check out my other videos. Let's see. Check out onlinetoolvendors.com. Check out those Amazon links. All that stuff that you guys buy helps me do stuff around here, around the shop. We got a lot of interesting stuff coming up. And like always, thanks for watching, and I gotta fucking go.